Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's been quiet from my side the last while. I've been sick. I don't know if you can still hear it, but yeah, bit of a 3 day flu. At my age, a 3 day flu lasts 5 days. And yeah, well, at least my voice shouldn't scare the children anymore, but not more than normally. Anyway, it is time for your bi-weekly Depot dive. What is it? Repo Roundup. I sometimes forget what I call these things. Right. So, starting in the HDS, the Haiku Depot server, before we get onto the regular applications, we've got this, a QOI translator for Haiku. This came through about a week ago, and until a week ago I had absolutely never heard of QOI translators, or the QOI file format. So apparently it's a lot like Ping, but a bit simpler, fewer options. And so anyway, just a little thing, but it just shows you the beauty of the Haiku design, which we inherited from BOS, right? Somebody writes this quite small little translator, and now show image can handle this file format, and Picasso can handle it, and Art Paint can handle it. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be rewritten for every single program. Of course, that only works for Haiku native applications. When it comes to third party, I think the GIMP can handle these files as well. Not sure about any others, you'd have to look it up. Right, the other thing is, yeah, I know. Do we really need another text editor? A terminal text editor, by the way. Well, no, we don't need it. But this is nice to have. Not because it has features, not because it is more user-friendly than any other, not because it's more powerful than any other text editor. It is because it comes from Microsoft. This is a legal, open source text editor that looks like the old MS-DOS editor. I tried to compile this myself, but my Rust skills weren't up to it. And I think it was Pegasus who managed to get it going. And so, you know, as my more left-wing friends like to say, it's a question of breaking down the master's house using the master's tools. We don't need it, but it's nice to have it. Right, we come to saner grounds. Right, so we last did this Depot Dive, Repo Roundup, somewhere around here, I think. So we've got a lot of pretty big name updates here. Nothing new. Let's go. Right. Here, Cantus. I think that one is new. Let's have a look at it. See if it's got a... Okay, it doesn't have a picture yet, but it is simple audio player that if you have LRC lyrics files with the same name, then it'll display that and synchronize it with your music. Right, I'm not the world's greatest music playing. Right, what else have we got here? Globulation 2 E-code's got an update. Yeah, that looks like Octata, OpenShot, those are all old favorites. I think that is the only new, really new, what's the source trail? Get productive on unfamiliar source code. Okay, I am not entirely sure what that does. The description is a little ambiguous. But if you are a hotshot developer, then this will probably make more sense to you. Right, then what have I been up to? Well, about the same. We got a couple of updates here. And this is a nice little program. I like this one. Okay, so what this does is you load a graphic and then you get these plugins. They're basically the same kind of plugins you're going to get in any pixel graphics editor, but this gives you, I won't say more control, but it gives you just a nicer way to do it. I like this one. They gave some thought to the interface, didn't make it look like every other application on your system. And this is a student project. And I'm always complaining about student projects and how they're clogging up GitHub, which now has probably about 2,000 Hello World programs on it. But this one is quite nice. I like this. Right, and what else have we got? Oh, this came as a bit of a surprise when I found it. This is ANSI characters. You can see they're colored, and right, so this is your lava lamp animation. But there are 211 of them. There are more in the package. I didn't manage to get them all working well enough for Haiku. But really, 211 little terminal screensavers. You can play with that for an afternoon. Right, anything else recently? Right, let's see, what's this? I think I may have shown you this before already. It is your basic two-pane file manager. Yeah, if you like this sort of thing and you don't want to use Midnight Commander, then you now have this one to play with. Oops. Right, so that's it for this big middle of the month program. Oh yeah, I am reorganizing my SourceForge set up, going from just 2 to a larger number of smaller repositories. So if you are downloading your programs from here, then you should never even notice it, because I'm gradually moving them over and sorting them. Thing is that this one here, miscellaneous ports, it was over 300 subdirectories. It was no longer being convenient. So I'm mostly following the categories we have in the Haiku Repo app, with a few other things like wallpapers, fonts, eye candy, right? So that will just help me to keep a little bit of an overview. But if you're working from my front page here, then you'll never even notice. And if you do notice, then something has gone wrong, and I'll have to fix it. Okay, my voice is going quickly, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.